The notification is bad in this case. It should be, oh wow, it's the 30th day of the stream. This is cool. Notifications are going out, so people might start joining in. Pop out the chat. Let's place the chat here. Did I miss anything? I really doubt. And then we can close it off. Let's start with Goose. Today we'll only be working with Goose because I have already used most of my credits. And let's do this. If I get one super chat of 100, 100 is fine. You can say all the colors. In 1 hour, I will stream 2 hours. Oh, Sunday. Cool. Blinken, hey, first. Nice. Rishabh, hey, Rishabh, welcome, man. Legend, happy Dashera, everyone. Hey, happy Dashera, guys. I really like the vibe of the whole October, and today was a amazing sunset which I saw. Let me share a video which I captured on the, like a picture which I captured today. I really want to show you guys how it was. So I just saw a sunset happening and it was like this. Amazing, like one of the best sunsets I have seen in last, I can say like last 6-7 months now. It was crazy good. Rishabh, now I will try joining your streams regularly. Lol. Okay, nice. Rishabh, what are you currently working on? What is happening? Anything which you try to do in these streams? Blinken, I haven't seen the sunset yet today, but I did see it rise. Nice. Yeah, today's sunset is amazing, Blinken. You should not miss it. It's coming towards your way. We have sent it from India to US. Shubham, hello. Hey, hi Shubham. How are you doing, man? So finally, I have submitted the app again to the review team. I have added ton of new things in the app. Like new things might mean like I have updated the whole onboarding flow. There is a new component. I removed Superwall completely from the app because it was giving me hard time even today when I was trying to test it one final time, and it was not showing the paywall again. The same thing which happened in the last stream, which we thought we fixed, but it was not fixed. I'll show you guys the final thing, how it works. I want to show it in a good device, but for some reason, why? Let me just open it via Xcode. Rishabh, well, right now planning to quit my current company and also planning for some AI web projects. Nice. Why are you quitting your current company? Is it not giving you the kind of satisfaction in the job? Is it too tiring? Yeah, let's run it in an iPhone 16. I want to show you guys the new changes. I hope you guys will love it. Aryan, hello, here I am. Quit now. Let me know what you are working on. Hey Aryan, welcome. So today I will be continue working on that SDK which we are building, the DevChat SDK. And in the daytime, I've also started working on the new video app. Most of the core logic, everything is now done, but there are still 2-3 things which are pending, which I have to add here. So when I shared this app to a couple of my friends to test on test flight, they gave me some feature requests, which is quite important. One is they need a history section. So sometimes what happens is they whatever they requested to generate gets generated, and they want to know, like, even if they leave the app, they want to know what happened to that generated content. So this is one thing which we need to have, and for this I think I'll need to write a different server logic where we store the content somewhere in our server, because right now I'm just showing whatever the APIs are returning, and Replicate doesn't store things more than, I think, 1 hour. 1 hour is the limit which Replicate has started giving. It's running here. I'll show you guys. And the second thing is the remove subscribe button on profile if user is already subscribed. Yeah, this is a very small change, but I noticed this while testing the app. And another thing which I want to add is a notification system, so user can close the app as well, and they get notified like, hey, your generation completed. So this will require me to make a proper notification system on the server side to receive notifications from my AI service to my middleware, and my middleware can trigger the notification to the user. Could be, so I'm thinking like I'll take them as one task at a time. The biggest task is this history section, because this requires quite a lot of change, because every time, so if we are talking about it, it's better I can just do a mental model of how can it be done. I'm thinking it can be done in a way is once the generation is complete, we trigger a webhook. Wherever we receive a webhook of any output, I'm thinking to store it in a so I'll show you what I'm talking about. Yeah, see, so this happens. So this is what I share to the user, but after a while, mostly like I think 30 minutes or 45 minutes, because Replicate do not want to store things on their server, they will be paying a lot otherwise. What they do is they give this error, request file not found. They delete the file. So instead of this, whenever I receive this link, I'm thinking I will store it in the same format on my server, so that we have a copy of this stored in our server as well as soon as we receive it. I do not want to do it on the client side. Like, it's not like once clients receives it, then client uploads it to the server. I want to do it on the server side. So we have to find a way to intercept these calls in a way, or maybe I write a service which takes a Replicate URL and uploads it to our server, like a copy with the same URL address. That would be simpler, because at any time we receive a webhook of something is done, Replicate has giving me some server, I'll take the URL and will trigger my service, which could be a cloud function, and it will take the URL, upload that URL into cloud function. Now this uploading process, I don't think these uploaded files will be more than maybe 50 MB. So yeah, I'll have to pay for the upload which happens on my middleware cloud function. Yeah, this is the architecture which I'm thinking for now. Maybe I'll talk a little bit with ChatGPT and see some resources if there is a better way to do it. But this is currently what I'm thinking, because without this, the history is not possible. So yeah, this becomes quite a big task for me. So yeah, Aryan, thanks for asking. So this is what currently I'm thinking to make. Okay, let's do yarn start. I'll show you guys the thing which has been done today. Don't do this to me, bro. This is an issue with Expo apps. Rishabh, exploitation, lol. Hey Rishabh, you're working as an intern, right? What kind of tech stack are you working on currently in your company? Blinken, I hope to launch my app this weekend. Awesome, Blinken. Do ping us on Discord once it's live. Would love to test it out. Harshit, hey Harshit, howdy. Blinken, I'm still working on the shipping. I had it ready, or thought I did. It wasn't wanting to work, so I'm using a new shipping service that I'm configuring now and hope to finish it today. Perfect. All the best, Blinken. Let's sit and work on it. So this is iPhone 16. For some reason it's not binding to this thing. I hope it works this way. Shivam, hey, what's up? Hey, Shivam, how are you, man? Rishabh, yeah, currently an intern. Cool, Rishabh. Do let me know what tech stack are you working on. It's Next.js, TypeScript, Tailwind, along with some UI libraries like ShadCN and Magic UI. That's a solid tech stack, and pretty much in demand for any company who is building any kind of UI right now. I mainly work with front end, so yeah, got it. Cool. So what kind of exploitation they are doing? Like they're giving you a lot of tasks to complete in a single day. Blinken, would this be considered pair programming since you are working on your stuff and I'm working on mine? I doubt. So this could be like we are working together. It's kind of co-working, but not pair programming. In pair programming, generally it's the format is one is a driver and another is an instructor. That's how we used to do when I used to work with other people. What happens is, like, for me and my colleague would join on a video call. If you're working remotely, I share my screen. So if I am the driver, I'm the one who will execute the code, and he will be the instructor who will give the overview. Hey, we can do this. Oh, this is nice. Oh, this is nice. So he will be the one who will guide me, whereas me, who will be like hands down coding and writing the code what we are discussing. This is like you work on the same project on the same kind of feature and you pair program it. So like two brains working on the same problem. There are cases when two people becomes like driver and that gets messy. So the best framework which I found was driver instructor. Like one is a driver, another is instructor. Shubham Kapil, hi Shubham, welcome. Rishabh, more work, less pay, lol. Yeah, that's a intern's life in a nutshell. Where the F is this? Build succeeded. Why is it not working? Shivam, is your website updated? As I see your for PixFix some crazy numbers. No, it's wrong. Sorry. Don't look at that, guys. I just pushed this yesterday because I want. So yeah. Sam, hey Sam, thank you. I'll have to do the stream for 2 hours this Sunday then. So yeah, as I was saying, I have added this section which I will add for most of the apps. I asked AI, like most of it was AI. Like I asked this Kimi K2 to make this website, and it automatically added this matrix. This is completely false. The app is not live yet. So yeah, this is not true, but I will update it. Even this is wrong. This is not 45 MB. The version is not 1.2.3. Even the tech stack is wrong. The main reason I pushed this was because I wanted to add these terms and condition and privacy policy links, and I wanted to like have this to be linked in my app. So that's the only reason this whole website and this page exists. I have to fix this download button. Yeah, I have to do some changes here. So please don't look at this. Don't click on it, please. UPI integration is not configured. Your keys environment. What? This was working fine in the day. This is another issue which I have to look into now. Oh, finally it worked. Yes, please. Same, Sam, today's app. Oh wow, Shubham, bro. Thank you, Shubham. Sunday stream and 2 hour it is. Guys, Sunday we are sitting for 2 hours then. Rishabh, nah, this is way too less. Oh, okay. Blinken, don't forget to like the stream. Guys, yeah, please. Thank you, Blinken, for reminding. Please like the stream. Yesterday was like very bad numbers, 6 or 7 likes. Should I add some pain? What pain? Shubham, Kapil, crazy things happen in intern's life. Yes. This is interesting. Ah, okay. Aryan, this is a good way to share YouTube links. I remember. This is our little code which we only know here in this stream, how to share YouTube videos. So Aryan has shared this video, AI Shorts Generator SaaS with Q and background worker implementation. 10 hours. Freaking hell. So yeah, even I have used Q and a lot of background workers for my whole AI Sidekick service. So guys, once my apps reach to a certain number, like 1,000 users are using it, or maybe 500 or 100 plus users are using it, everything looks smooth. I have a dashboard which I can have a better observability, then I will be opening it for you guys to like access it. So you can easily create your own AI backends with just some drag and drop. You do not need to code anything. You only have to work on the client side. All your backend pipelines will be handled with AI Sidekick with the proper credit system. I don't think any such app exists right now in the market, and I'm using it for all my apps. Shivam, gotcha, but I hope it reaches that number and far beyond. Thank you, Shivam. Thank you so much, man. I wish to. By the way, I shared this today with my brother and like some of the other people I wanted to share it with, and they created a couple of videos and they were like, wow, this is creating like crazy content already. So I'm hyped. So okay, let me just share you what are the things which I wrote today. So I have updated the onboarding flow a little bit. Now you can see when you click on recreate image, this is an old image, you can click on recreate, it shows an animation happening directly. And then you click here, colorize, then colorize is happening. Then you click on unblur, unblur is happening. I hope the reviewer in Apple team is pretty happy with this new update. And if you click on animate, and the most time taking thing which I did today, I sat like almost 3 hours to add this, which is this paywall. So I have removed Superwall. I coded the whole paywall myself, the whole logic, connected it with Revenue Cat, all the yearly, weekly works, restore works, closing of this works. Even I have created a new component, the animated component, which is currently running on the background of this paywall. And this works. As a demo, you only get one image conversion. Plus, then there is this demo screen, which is only in demo. So yeah, this is the final thing. And I have connected the terms and condition privacy pages as well. The credit system is working perfectly. So I hope now they will not give me any hard time anymore. App is in review again today. It's been 3 weeks now. We are fighting with the reviewers. And I'm pretty sure this will be only for this app. After this, things are already sorted and I know what to add in the next app, but not to do in the next app. Okay, Rishabh, what do you think? Do I switch to full backend or full stack or even cross-platform like Flutter? It completely depends on your own interest, Rishabh, I would say. But if you are doing front end, I would say stick to front end for a while, get really good at it, but do try to get some visibility over backend, because at this age where we are, where AI is helping us a lot, I feel like just being a front end is not enough. Again, it's my opinion. I'm not working for any company. So for example, if I want to hire someone, it's just my personal opinion. If I want to hire someone and if some of my apps like start doing really good and I want to like hire someone to take care of it, give them tasks, I would want a full stack engineer. Definitely, because I do not want just a front-end engineer. Front-end task, I can just sit in these streams and can make the changes, right, within the UI and everything and animations. For example, this whole animation, this component and everything, this took me half an hour to make this with animations, and I did not code anything. Everything was done with AI. So I feel just front end is not enough at this point. So yeah, get some visibility over backend, become a little bit of a full stack engineer, so you can be plugged into any team who can handle all the tasks, backend, front end. Even when I was working in this company, most of the engineers or interns which we hired were kind of full stack. Like they were working on, sometimes they were working on backend, sometimes front end. Now some engineers love certain tech. Like some people like front end more. They just love to make things visible and they are really good at it. So they have this a little bit of product mindset. User would love this, user would like this, which I personally feel I am that person. I like to engage with front end more because I feel it gives me this product visibility where I know, okay, user would like this, user won't like this kind of thing. And it's very exciting to me to see, oh, see, we changed this single UI and now we have more conversion happening. And this kind of experiment, when they tick, it gives me dopamine. On the side, backend is really important because without backend, front end is nothing. So that's why I do not just work on backend, because, well, as an indie developer, you have to work on all the things. But generally, I would say just try full stack. Try learning it, but focus on front end for a while because you have to be good at least one. It's blinking. There are 6 likes so far. Nice. We already have 6 in less than 12 minutes. No, 22 minutes. I can't do those really long YouTube videos. I don't have that much time to sit and do that. I got kids, man. They're really, really needy. I understand. I understand. Shubham, backend AI sidekick, crazy. It's AI sidekick. I did not get KICK. It was someone already purchased it. So I got AI sidekick, KIK. And that is my whole server is, which I'll be opening as a paid service, as a SaaS. Shivam, what was the reason behind the rejection from the App Store? So they gave me a couple of guidelines which we have to follow. Even I have to add one small thing here. When the conversion happens, for example, in this screen, in the next screen where we go after this, they said we have to add a disclaimer that these are AI generated images. Sometimes they can be something like, they have given me some text. You have to add this as well. So these are basic guidelines which Apple is rejecting for. And one of the thing was this subscribe button was not working earlier. When you click on it, nothing was happening. It was some Superwall issue. And even after subscription, the credits were not crediting properly. And I was not showing what credit means. The calculation was, so they were just asking me, calculations are wrong. This is wrong. You have to do this here. And I said, okay. So then I thought, okay, do not make it too complicated. I will just say how many images you can make and how many videos you can make, instead of showing the credit system where user has to do the calculation, which in terms of UX is better than user doing all this mental math in their head. Oh, I have 500 credits. So that means if I divide it by 110, which is 1 image credit, then I have these many images remaining. So I thought, why user would have to do that? I just show them how many images they have. That's it. Even right now I have more than 1 image credit, but technically they can only make 1 image right now. If so, for example, I give 200 credits to every user, but 1 image costs 110 credits. So they can make 1 image, but they have 90 credits still remaining, which they can later, like if they refill it, they will be used somewhere. Okay. Aryan Codes, bro, how you market this and target right audience? So marketing is majorly via social platforms plus App Store optimization. Plus I am also experimenting with App Store ads. So the 3-4 channels which I'll be experimenting with. But for now, I'm not focusing on marketing. I'll just put it out and see it organically grow, how it can go. And then meanwhile, I'll be working on multiple other apps. And then slowly we keep adding it. So the plan is that the first milestone I'm thinking of hitting in next 3 months, where we will have a collection or a portfolio of such apps. And then slowly we run an experiment of one marketing, like for example, social media marketing. Then we'll run another marketing, which is like ads marketing. So not everything at once, slowly. But this is my plan. Shivam, have you felt any downside of using React Native Expo till now? To be honest, no. I feel like if I use anything else, I would be much more miserable. Right now, it's much easier. Like all my tech stack is in TypeScript. So even if I switch from backend, front end, everything is in the same language. My mental bandwidth is sane this way. I am Harshil. Hey, what's up? Hey, Harshil, welcome to the stream, man. How are you? I'm good. Rishabh, for some reason your message was retracted. Shubham, see, you know me for now. I have tried a lot of ADHD is crazy. The next year Tailwind CSS Kotlin React Native. Rishabh, your message is again removed. Shubham, nice, man. So how is your Kotlin going? I'm interested in it because I haven't worked on Kotlin for a while and I used to love that language. Like I moved from Java to Kotlin and these are like two major languages which I've worked as a native Android developer a lot. Shubham, but still I'm confused always. What should I do? That's the thing, Shubham. Just be a little bit consistent on one thing. And I mean, it's not easy at this age, to be honest. Like if I give any advice at this age, I'm like, I don't know how, I'm like 10 to 12 years older than you, maybe more. And I was the same. I was doing a lot of things, but at some point, for example, if you get a job, right, you cannot just switch multiple things. And you get a task, you have to finish it. And that's how slowly you learn how to reduce your ADHD. But yeah, try meditation. It has worked for me. Like I've been a lot more consistent this year compared to last year. And the only thing which has changed majorly is I have started doing meditation almost daily. And that has kept me sane in terms of my ADHD or my this habit of wandering off with multiple projects and like not shipping things. For example, that the amount of time this app has taken, I would have quit this app and moved to another app, but I don't. I still want to push it out and slowly build on top of it. Rishabh, yeah, one thing also, Shubham, I want to say is, you know, all these things which we do, like coding, adding small features on single app, this all adds, and they are kind of investments. They are like you're doing an SIP, mutual fund investment. So these are investment. Every code or every line or every screen which I'm adding, in a way that is helping me to reuse it in other apps. So I am slowly building a full empire of code base, which I will be using in future. So my time will reduce and slowly the progress will be exponential. Initially, it will be very slow. And but when the momentum builds and when I have enough, modules ready to push out any new app, it will not be that hard. For someone like who's starting today, starting building from scratch, from zero, I would be like way further in that timeline because I have built slowly, like from last 2 years, I have built so many small things that it's taking some speed now. Rishabh, I have been doing front end for the past 3 years as a self-taught dev and the past 1 year as a full-time intern. That's good. That's really good, Rishabh. So I think it's time you should now pick a single project, start working on it as a full stack dev and start getting some visibility over backend. Because backend is very, very important. Like without that, there is no project. There is no project on the front end. But again, front end is very important because without front end, there is no UI which user can interact with. But I think backend is kind of a foundation or the backbone of everything. So yeah, been learning backend since last month, getting better. Nice. Do share your progress, how it goes. Thought, why not ask you for your opinion? Cool. I hope I was helpful. I don't know. Shivam, what's the update on the interview video you were going to do with the Shopify app? Shivam, so I asked him when I met him, but he was not very excited about it. So I don't know, like he's a kind of an introvert guy. Maybe he's just shy to come and talk about it. Let's see. I'll ping him again, but I do not want to force anything. Like if it comes organically, then fine. If it doesn't, then yeah. Also, he's not here. He's in Bangalore. Joined some Shopify DevCon, happened in Bangalore. So he was there. After that, he said he's going to travel. And one of my friend who is also an indie hacker, he went to Japan like last week. So most of the interviews now will happen after Diwali, but there is another video which I'm planning to make with Sam. I'm thinking of shooting it this week before 10th. Let's see how it goes. Aryan, take some help from other people to market your app. Move fast, like Elon Musk and Uncle Trump. They are moving very fast. Move fastest as possible. Aryan, that's true, man. I have to take some help, but I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I'll think about it. I'll think about it. That's a good advice. Shivam, great analogy regarding the code and SIP. Yeah, so someone gave me this analogy based on marketing. So I was talking to this guy who is really good at marketing, and he said, I told him, hey, so for me, what marketing is, for example, he writes a lot of blogs, that guy, and he promotes his apps via SEO. He makes web apps. I told him, for me, SEO feels like, so as a coder who has been coding for last 10, 12 years now, for me, my mindset is, for example, I write code. Let's say I wrote this screen, right? This paywall screen. Everything is visible now. I can show you. I put 3 hours in it and now it's visible and it's working. So my brain has been trained. If I put some time and effort on something, there will be an output, instant output in a couple of hours. But with marketing, the thing is you do not know what will happen. For example, I write 10 blogs today. Maybe no one comes and no one clicks on them. I don't know. And it's just a guesswork. Like, okay, this will work. And you just keep doing these experiments and you don't know what will work. So that is how marketing is. And some people are really good at marketing. They have trained their brain with this uncertainty. And that's why they are really good marketers, because they can always sit on the chair and do things without even thinking about what the output will be. But for me as a developer, it's very hard to not predict an output instantly. So he gave me this analogy. Marketing is like SIP. He says, like, I sit and do 1 or 2 hours of marketing. I do not think of what will happen because I am just putting an installment of my SIP daily. And in some time, in maybe a year, it will give me a compounding effect. And then I connected it with my own code base, which I have been building for last 2 years. Then it is in a sort of an SIP as well, because I have been putting so much modules, so much screens, so much things, so much apps. And slowly they have built into this huge code base of which I can reuse, and it's giving me the compounding effect as well. Shubham, I don't have ADHD in terms of focus. I can sit for 8 hours, but what will make me money? This question haunts me. So instead of thinking of what will make you money, Shubham, because I was there, to be honest, I would say remove the money part from your equation for now. Just think of finishing a project, like starting and finishing. Remove the money part. Money will come eventually. But if you always initially think about money, like how it will make money, this project, then your disappointment will be higher and then your procrastination will be higher as well, because now you know like how your failure is attached to money, whereas your failure should be attached to, is your product ready to be used by someone, or is it helping you in some way? That should be your metric to track, rather than how much money it is making. At this stage where you are in college, this would be my advice. Code with Yogi. Hello. Hey, Yogi. Today there are a lot of people. Nice. Hi, Yogi. How are you? Long time. I remember you. Shivam. Okay. Sent you the app in message. Can't post here. Hey, Sam has shared another app. Wow. Let me just copy paste the Sam's message here. Sam's message. So Sam's message is app subject. What? App of the day. Select any language, select any subject, find all high quality YouTube creators with educational videos on it. Limonology.co. Let's see what this app is. Educational channel challenge. Oh wow. Crazy English. Nice. Is there vibe coding? Okay, so there are programming, technology, engineering. Is there anything about infrastructure? Nice. Oh, infra means like it's also considering infrastructure as in, yeah, makes sense. That is the main infrastructure which normal people talk about. Crazy. This is a gold mine of content here. Guys, please say thanks to Sam and send some hearts. Abhinav, yo, Abhinav, how are you? Welcome. Rishabh, right. Rishabh, when I started coding, I never thought about money. The thing which got me into coding was just the simple fact that ideas went from paper to being usable. Hence, I started coding from ninth. But yeah, exactly. This is the right mindset. I feel like, again, I don't know about right and wrong mindset, but this is the mindset which I also like. Like, I feel successful if I have what I was thinking to make is now ready to be used with my hands, and I can share it with someone and they can also use it. So this is the foundational mindset when I build something. Then I have to add something to it, which is like, okay, how it will make money. That's the second mindset which I have to build slowly. And then the third mindset is how to market it. That's the third which I kind of struggle with sometimes. Goat Sam. True, true. Code with Yogi. I'm nice making cool stuff, just studying like I took a long break from social media. Nice. How did it go? Social media break. I wish I could take that kind of break. I'm like too hooked onto the Instagram and YouTube ecosystem. Rishabh, me and my friend both code like coding is both code like coding is drugs. Lol, it can get that addictive. Yeah, that's if you have that kind of mindset where you just sit and code like, to be honest, I also sometimes get this feeling of, for example, when I was working on this paywall, right, I removed superwall. A lot of code base needs to be changed. Just to add this, I sat for 3 hours. I just cracked my knuckles and I was like, fuck it, I will make it myself. And it was around 6 p.m. Generally I go out at 6 p.m, but I was in this crazy mindset of, no, I have to finish it, and I still sat till the last moment. So yeah, this is okay. So I don't need to do anything here. Maybe okay, not today. We'll start on that thing, dev chat. Otherwise, I keep talking. Export dev chat SDK. And where is that other app which we started? Guinea pig app. Mm. Do we have the iOS here? Yes. Let's see if we can make this work, Jan. Shubham, see, not thinking about money is no problem for me, but every day seeing myself have less and less money and asking father or mother for even a small thing feels bad. And plus, this job market makes me worried. That's such a feeling which I can connect with you so much, Shubham. So I would say, start looking for some freelance work and some intern jobs. To be honest, like you, if you really stick to it, I'm pretty sure you will get it. And but you will have to spend a lot of time, and do not worry about how much they are paying you. Initially, you just need experience. So just do things for experience. Join any company, any exploiting boss for let give yourself like, okay, for 3 months or 6 months, I will just do it. Even if they are paying you, let's say 10,000 rupees a month, just do it, because your mindset is not to make a lot of money, just to sustain yourself for a while, but to also gain a lot of experience. If you work with any team, you will definitely learn a lot, and then you will have a story to tell to move to the next job. So yeah, you just join the company to build that story. I think Rishabh is at a very good space here, where he has already worked for 3 years. He is an intern right now, so he can he can bargain in the next job about, because he will talk about a lot about what he has worked on. So go with that mindset. Do not go with mindset of building money from your projects initially. It You can do it, but again, You know, when you don't have a lot of money in your bank account and you're dependent on your parents at this age and building your own project, you already have too many fights around you, which is problems regarding money, problems about uh, asking parents, and you're living with parents. So these are all the mental fights you are already fighting. Now you do not want to add another fight, which is building your own product and making money out of it, because that's a big fight. And if you fail at it, it will the failure will feel much bigger to you emotionally. So that's why I'm saying just start working as an intern or join a job, and on the side do hard work, like on weekends just sit and try building something on the side. That's the easier fight. So yeah, pick your battle. Shivam, how was working with Apple in-app purchase without the layer of Revenue Cat or Superwall? I'm still using Revenue Cat. I just removed Superwall. Superwall is giving me hard time. I don't know, because they have, I don't know why, to be honest. Like, I don't know what happened, why it stopped working. It was working fine. Even I'm using it in my auto AI reels. It works fine there. But then I thought the kind of UI I need for the paywall and the problems it was giving me, I just removed it. But I can't live without Revenue Cat, to be honest. Like, it makes things so simple. Code with Yogi. Scrolling lowers my attention span. That's why I spend so much time on Insta instead of creating things. So I just downloaded my course videos, learn, and stay off social media, almost like disappearing. That's crazy, Code with Yogi. That's amazing. And that's very inspiring as well. You could pull it off. Can you tell what you're building? So I'm building this week this DevChat SDK, which I want to add in most of my apps, which is kind of a plugin. You just install on your app and it will show up on the corner. When you click on it, you can chat to me from my apps. So if I have to tell my users, hey, can you rate me because I'm an indie developer, I made this app, I would really appreciate a rating, I can just send this message to them. They will see a notification. It's like one-on-one chat with me. And if they face any issue with the app, they can also chat with me. I know I can use any SDK, but I feel like if I'm doing these lives, it's better to make this, and I'll be open sourcing it too in future. Shubham, yeah, but finding an internship also a challenge these days. Getting freelance work is not hard, to be honest. You just need more connections. Yes, that's true. So Shubham, guys, in these streams, Abhinav is a prime example how he grew his Twitter channel. Such crazy. Like, I know he's a really good creator as well himself, but I feel initial consistency which he put on his Twitter account and the way he has grown to like more than 10,000 followers now. If you go in that domain, Shubham, like if you start talking about what you're working, what you are learning publicly, I'm pretty sure people will connect with you on the same domain. Like there will be a circle created and they will always need an intern or developer. You can just ping them, reply them, spend 1 hour daily on Twitter. I'm pretty sure within like 1 month you will have an internship if you really show what you are doing. Because I asked my father for open router credits for a project. He just said no. I mean, for open router, you just need $5 and use free credits from free LLMs. You don't need like hundreds of dollars. So just $5. $5 is what? 350 rupees. Less than 500 rupees. Exactly. Take Abhinav's advice and print it as a poster. Be a little bit shameless online. Do not think about reputation. Do not think of showing off. Just be shameless on what you're doing. Everyone is noob at some point, and you have to be okay being a noob. If your project can even reduce the time taken by any process, people will be impressed. Yes. Code with Yugi. Bro, check your Discord showcase. Okay. So this is Yogi's resume or landing page, we can say. Wow. Years of experience as a laugh. Wow. Technical skills. JavaScript, React, Tailwind, backend. Get in touch. Nice. What? There was something. Someone was dancing. Oh, there's a girl dancing here. There's a girl dancing. But why the girl is a shadow? Is it on purpose? That the girl is just a shadow. But I like it, man. I mean, I would. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I would love if I can see some projects too here. One of the thing, and this bar is good. I would say if we can put some numbers on it, like in percentage, how much percent, like why, because it's like it looks 99 and then it looks 80. I mean, it's fine. But yeah, I like it, Yugi. Keep at it. And click dance on Nav. Oh yeah, we did. That's how I got my first internship. Sam, throwing another idea. Learn to trade, lol. Oh yeah, Sam is a crazy trader. So Sam is starting his own channel. So you guys can also join if anyone is interested in trading. Sam is like, I started learning trading and it's a complete whole different universe. I gave up. So if anyone is really interested, Sam is the solid person. I don't know if Sam wants to teach. Anyway, what's the plan for the weekend? Oh, it's weekend already. Today is Thursday. Friday, I'll be working. Saturday, Sunday. I'm thinking to go to. I volunteered for this animal shelter last week. I skipped last Sunday, so I'm thinking this Sunday at least I should visit them. They messaged me on WhatsApp today, and that's the one thing. Another thing is I'm thinking to shoot some videos this Saturday. So yeah, majorly like shooting or going for this volunteer work. That's what making me marginal profits. Wow, Shubham, you're trading too, bro. Shubham is in a lane where he's like, you're spreading your hands and just learning everything, which is also a good way. Like then if you try a lot of things, then you will find out what works for you and then you might stick to something. So yeah, at this age, I would also say like do whatever you can, like do a lot of things and then you will find your own groove, own rhythm slowly. Sure, Sam, if you are teaching, then make me a student. Currently learning from markets with Mac. Shubham, bro, I'm cooked. Where is your debugger? So for some reason our library is not linked. Let's ask DeepSeek v3.2. Today we'll be using this coding, and then where is this project? What's the name? It should be in Divyanshu projects. Divyanshu projects. It was guinea pig app. And this we would open coding, dev chat SDK. Let's go dev chat SDK. This would be here. Sam, Dev, you have 2 traders in your household. Time to bring them to YouTube and take a cut from their streaming revenue. That's true. Yeah, my brother is also into trading. But he's like a very shy or closed trader. He does not talk about his trading journey at all. Shivam, I saw a guy on YouTube, Sean Hickman, who created this call Sofa. He added his own name and picture as a part of branding on the app. You can try something like this in your apps too. Oh yeah, I like that guy, the Sofa guy. I downloaded his app as well. He's been working on this app for, I think, 4 or 5 years. Sofa app on App Store. Downtime organizer. Yes, this is the app. I downloaded this app. So this is what I'm saying, right? This has been an editor's choice, this app. So, and he's working on it for a very, very long time. If you see the version history, more. What? I think it's not showing when it was released. I'll tell you when it was released. I remember he was working on it for a very long time. Release date, yeah. So he's working from 2017. You know, it's been 8 years. He's working on the same app. And this app does not make a lot of money, but still it makes substantial amount of money for him, where he just works on this app. I believe he was working as a contractor as well. So he works like as a contractor plus on this app from last 8 years. So if you work on this kind of consistency, I mean, crazy. I wish I would have like picked one app at that age, like of 2016, 17, and still working on it. I would have done so good, but I was again distracted with a lot of other things. Can we add images in this for some reason? Let's see. I'm just testing if images can be added here. Oh yeah, they can. Nice. But we will just copy it. Getting this error when I try to integrate dev chat SDK, which is local in my machine. Help resolve this issue. Let's see. Sam, anyone is happy to join streams? I don't in a closed Discord right now. We'll start YouTube soon. I trade US markets. Yeah, if anyone is interested, Sam can share his Discord and you guys can join there. It's Blinken. I only dabble in Robinhood for trading. I deposited $100 3 years ago and I have been toying with it, moving from stock to stock. My main investing is through my retirement plan at work. Nice. Even like I do that kind of investing only like long term, where I put money and just forget about it. Shubham, yeah, Sam is in US markets. I have huge money, man. All the money I save every month, I go on Nvidia. Shivam, but still you are also doing good, man. Thank you, Shivam, for saying that. I hope to be a little bit more consistent. What's happening with the time these days? Like it's just 5 minutes remaining. We were talking for 1 hour. Shit. I like it. I like when the time flies like this. Rishabh, did you heard the downfall of Electronic Arts? Oh, is there a downfall happening from EA? I was a EA downfall. Let me just see what's happening. Underperforming titles. Yeah, we used to play a lot of EA games back in our school times. Sad to know that. Sanchit, any reply to those who say English will be the next coding language? Sanchit, welcome to the stream. I think this is your first comment today. English will be the next coding language. To be honest, I think so. If the models become a little bit more smarter, and which they are becoming almost every day. So I believe in future, yes, English can be the programming language. I think so. Like the way things have been moving from last 2 years, I generally code like literally the hands-on coding I do is maybe like 10%. 90% it's just AI does everything. But I'm interested to know from the perspective of students who are just learning programming and what their experience with this is. Because for me, I understand what I'm asking AI to do. So it's easier for me because I have worked with junior devs and I used to tell them, hey, can we do this? Can we do? Because I have done all this and I know how things work. So I am good at giving instructions, specific instructions. But someone who is just starting, I don't know how it is for them. So for them, it might not be the case where English is a programming language. For them, they still have to learn what needs to be told to the AI. So for that, they have to learn and go hands-on first before they can reach to that stage where English becomes the programming. But once the AI is like really, really good, like 100% capable of doing things without error, then yeah, English will be the next coding language. Shivam, I just buy the index, don't have the capability to understand the market. Yeah, I don't think anyone can understand the market. It's just, yeah, I mean, I'm not an expert. Sam can give comment on that. Rishabh, yep, EA is getting sold, and apparently the company buying EA is only buying it for FIFA. Sad. Abhinav, I do trading as well. Oh, nice. Rishabh, I feel heartbroken because I am a big NFS fan. Oh, I was an NFS fan, man. The first most wanted, Need for Speed Most Wanted. We used to run a circuit on it, and we used to play it in a way like who will close the whole circuit in the fastest time kind of thing. And we were in college. I used to play like 3-4 hours straight. But those were the only crazy NFS days for me. After that, we moved to different games. Abhinav, by the way, any review on Sonnet 4.5? Yeah, Abhinav, I've been talking about it from last 2-3 streams. I'm saying like it's okay for me. I don't know. Like I see in Twitter people are saying it one-shotted this, it one-shotted that. But I've been using it on Cursor. It has not done anything which shocked me. It is performing as 4 was performing. And maybe I'm not using it to its best of capabilities. Even today, while building this paywall, it kind of fucked up like 2-3 times where I have to go and do some hands-on cleaning on the code by myself because it was not understanding what needs to be done. So I would say I'm not super impressed. Like it's not like, oh wow, what a crazy model. Even they haven't said that on their benchmarks. It's like earlier it was 74%, now it's 77%. How would you tell this 3% difference? I'm Sam. EA's downfall happened when they messed up my favorite COD and NFS franchise. Vishnu, hey bro, long time no see. Hey Vishnu, long time bro. How are you? What are you doing? Vishnu, busy days lately. What are you up to? Oh, new camera angle. Is it a new camera angle? I've been doing it for a while now. Vishnu, how was your day, bro? today was pretty productive. Like I've been working for a long time today. How long? It's been 4 hours of total productive hours, which is like my max in coding. Shivam, gotta go. See you soon. Shivam, thank you for joining. See you soon, man. Have a good day. Blinken, NFS Underground 2 from PS2 back when it came out was top tier. Yeah, I also think like old NFSs, old driving games were much better than what they have now. Vishnu, I'm so unlucky I never played NFA GTA games in my childhood. You can start today. Rishabh, Underground 2 was one of the best, and then after that Most Wanted 2005 icing on the cake. Yeah, I like the Most Wanted a lot. Like I think in 2005 only I started playing most of the computer games. Issue resolved successfully. Wow, I really like the enthusiasm of DeepSeek. I've successfully resolved this module resolution error. Here's what I've done. Root cause: the Metro bundle doesn't automatically resolve symlink packages, which was preventing the import from working. Created a Metro config, reinstalled the packages, verified the fix, TypeScript compiled, package symlink is properly created. Current status: the package is now properly linked. You can now run expo start clear. The dev chat will work. Let's see. Where is the guinea pig app? Let's see. Okay. Getting this error now. I think 3.7 is still the best. 4 consumes more token. In my opinion, 3.7 is the optimal model. Yeah, to be honest, I haven't seen any major difference from 3.7 to 4.5. Nothing like where I was like, oh shit, this is crazy. At 3.7, I was like it went a little bit crazy because it was doing a lot of things, and it still does a lot of things. Sagar, hey bro, what AI tools do you use to build apps? Hey Sagar, welcome to the stream, man. I use Cursor, Goose. These days I'm using Claude Code sometimes. So I use like whatever is the most trendy thing. I just test it out, and the things which I have stuck to is Claude Code, Cursor, and Goose. These are the 3 things which I majorly use in my day. Blinken, EA was never COD. They had the Medal of Honor and Battlefield series. Rishabh, I agree. Old racing games are so good, and now you can actually get the proper games for free, especially since the old NFS games are now abandoned. Vishnu, have you seen the Nothing OS new app builder for the OS Essential app? Not yet. Nothing is trying to grow like Apple these days. Really? That's crazy. And I was so shocked that Nothing is a big hardware company already selling so much. They received like, I think 200 million funding or something. Nothing funding. Yeah, 200 million. At like 1.3 billion valuation. So they are growing like crazy. It's a Series C funding. But the founder of Nothing, I don't know, maybe. So he did the same thing with OnePlus. Reached to got a major market share. Then I think the owner of that one, he quit OnePlus to start his own Nothing. Maybe he will do the same, like get a major market share, quit it and start something. I don't know. But yeah, I like the philosophy of Nothing phones. The kind of experiment or new things they bring in their phones. Like there is nothing new. It's just they are really good at marketing things. and keeping things simple. Let me check the Android View implementation. Why? There is no Android View, brother. There is no Android View. Let's just focus on iOS. Sam, yes, Activision owned. I'll still blame those EA people. They also ruined my FIFA. Rishabh, anyway, I gotta go right now. Let's meet next stream. Thank you, Rishabh, for joining this. Let's see you in the next one. Have a good day. Even I'm like about to go in 5-10 minutes. Maybe let's do one thing. Shubham, so okay, help me here, Abhinav and Divyanshu. What should I make connections by posting daily? I would say just give yourself some milestone. Like let's start posting, genuinely posting for next maybe 4 weeks. Just do not think about making connections. Do not think of any ulterior motive initially. Just keep sharing for 4 weeks. Give yourself a target of I will post daily for 4 weeks without any like external objective. That way you will. I'm not saying like it's bad. I'm just saying it will help you personally to bring consistency in your posting for 4 weeks, and your goal will be that I will be consistent for 4 weeks, which in itself is a big win for you. If you do that, nothing else is a win. So if you think like I'll make connections in 4 weeks, and if you don't, then you will feel like I failed in making connections. Instead of that, just focus on posting for 4 weeks without any other ulterior motive of making connections, and that will happen organically. Trust the process. I'm Sam. Nothing owner looks lost in his own world. Always looks like he just got out of bed. Ellen should just buy them and make X phone. I personally, I don't know. Like this is my grudge with marketing people. He's really good at marketing. Maybe I have a grudge because I don't know how to market my apps. Or make and completing projects. I would say just give yourself 30 minutes daily, Shubham, for 4 weeks. 30 minutes. Do whatever you are already doing in your life. Do all of those things, but be consistent on posting on Twitter for 30 days and see how it goes. From where the fuck the bound bundler is running. There is no bundler. What's happening? Wait, where is the bundler running already? Is it retrofix bundler running? No. Guinea pig app running this app in another window. Where is the bundler running? Huh? This is weird. Eight 081. Okay, let's see. Still the same error. Okay, let this thing do its thing. Sagar, hey bro, what AI tools do you use to build apps? Sagar, I think I just shared like 10 minutes back. Was it you or someone else? I'm sorry. Yeah, it was you, right? Yeah, I told you. I use Goose, Cursor and Cloud Code. These three majorly. I missed your message earlier. So yeah, Goose CLI, which is this app which you see in my screen right now. This is an open source app by Jack Dorsey. It can connect with Open Router, and I'm currently using DeepSeek v3.2 because this is latest and I want to test it out. Then Cursor is my main go-to, and in the end I use there's Cloud Code too. Blinken, I worked in the gaming industry for 10 years, fresh out of college. I say it was a gaming industry. I was the manager of a large gaming retailer here in the US, GameStop. Oh, wow, you worked at GameStop. We all know the story. I think there's a movie on GameStop. I really like that movie. Amazing. What's the name of that movie? It's a really good movie if anyone has not seen it. Dumb Money. Dumb Money. It's a hilarious movie. If anybody who has not seen this, please do watch it. I loved it. What kind of change it has done on the code base? Blinken. I was not there at that time. I left the company in 2013. Cool. I think this whole episode happened, what, in 2018 or something, right? I don't know. I'm giving up on DeepSeek now. Or maybe I'm doing it completely wrong. Maybe I should see how to make Expo plugins for apps. So this is the documentation. where we can make a config plugin, export native configuration, set up workspace. Again, I'm thinking to go through this documentation, which is kind of official, because I'm pretty sure the way we have set up things right now is not working with the app for some reason. Abhinav, see ya from my side. Hey, thank you, Abhinav, for hanging out. See you, man. Shubham, by the way, Div, did you see the hype of quant AI engineering? No, not yet. I haven't. Sam, there's nothing called quant firms. Quants are hired by hedge funds, franchise, or PE to run their account because they have their own algo or software developed to get high returns. Sagar, hi there. Hi, Sagar. Okay, guys, I think this DeepSeek is not gonna stop today. I'll keep it running. Let's see if by itself it reaches to some conclusion. But yeah, I think I am feeling a bit tired now. We'll sleep. I'll play some game and we'll go to sleep then. See you guys tomorrow. Today, just to wrap it up, today was like a bit productive for me. I'm pretty happy the way the app is now finalized. There was this missing piece of Superwall which was giving me hard time, but I finally managed to get things together and submitted the app for review again. Hopefully by this weekend we will have our first app out, and the second app is on Vox, and it will be very quick. The second app release, I'm hoping to do it this week. Like in October, I am planning to release 2 apps. That's the target I'm giving myself. And yeah, let's keep growing. Let's keep going. And the video work is also in progress.